All right, here we go with the drone video for a 5-acre tract at Cedar Gap Hollow. This is tract 58. We're looking southerly. The truck is parked on the easement road at the north side of the property. There it is. So this tract borders the easement road on the north and the south, and we're parked on the north, but we're looking to the south. It looks like we have some big clouds rolling in, but we'll get a look at this property. It's the highest on the north and the south, and there's a valley in the middle, which you can already see. That's where the thick timber is. That's also where we found the cool little creek bed. We got a video of that while it was running. It's a safe bet that that's a seasonal creek. It's just a small creek, but very pretty. And we actually found a little spring on the property as well. But again, that's probably not something that runs year-round. As we look off, again, we're looking southerly over the property. Off in the distance, you can see Highway 60. That's the main east-west road in southern Missouri. If you go west on Highway 60 for about 30 miles, you will get to the Springfield area. And Springfield is the largest city in southern Missouri. This property is also about 5 minutes from Seymour, Missouri, which is to the west, and Mansfield, well, 5 miles, I should say. 5 miles to the west and 5 miles to the east from Mansfield, Missouri. Both small towns, but they do have convenience stores and restaurants and that kind of good stuff. So we're getting a great look at the overall area here. Very private. The wildlife is phenomenal. The white-tailed deer and turkey population out here is just incredible. And the bonus on this property is that at least a part of the year you've got that water source, you've got that creek bed, so that really tends to draw in the wildlife. As we look off to the south, you can actually see the Cedar Gap Conservation Area off in the distance. It's about 400 acres of public land that is generally open for hunting and hiking and that kind of good stuff. So that's nearby as well. You're also getting a look at part of the easement road system at Cedar Gap Hollow. These are private easement roads, so they're just for property owners, not for public use, which is very nice. And it looks like we're going to come in close and probably do a complete flyover here. So you'll have a lot of different building sites based on what we're seeing right here. Probably better sites on the north side versus the south side, and there's the valley in the center, and then right up to the easement road on the south side. Your building options on the south side are probably limited because it looks like it slopes down fairly quickly. But I mean that's kind of based on just seeing this video and looking at the topo map. If you get out there and hunt around a little bit, I mean, with a 5-acre tract, you're going to have a lot of different options. So now we're moving northerly.
So the MapRight app is showing us right now that we're toward the east side, I guess the east of center on tract 58. This is a super cool little, I guess you'd call it a creek bed. It's flowing right now. It hasn't rained for about 2 days, but it did rain heavily before that, 2-3 days ago. So this is flowing. Here's where we are, by the way. If we look at the MapRight app, little blue dot is us. True Ozark creek beds are really neat. This looks like an ancient creek bed. All different types of rocks. We have found arrowheads out here, so we're kind of on the hunt. There is nothing like finding an arrowhead. It's just an awesome feeling. You feel like you're connected to the past. Oh, that's pretty. In an old creek bed like this, I mean, you've got all different types of rocks, different crystals and sandstone and This is pretty cool. We went from a gravel bottom right there to a flat rock bottom over here. I don't think we'll explore the whole creek bed, but since we're already here, we'll look a little bit more. Oh, here we go. You just never know what you're going to find, and here's a good example of that. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, this is just gorgeous, right in this little area. What an awesome place this would be to set up a picnic area or maybe a campsite. Extremely private. I mean, we're pretty much in the center of the property if you look at the map right up there. Well, be sure to take a look at the drone video if you haven't already seen that. We're going to keep poking around here for arrowheads and spearheads and see what we can find. So we just shut the camera off a minute ago, and then we looked to our left and we saw a little spring coming right out of the hillside on this property. I don't know if you can really see that in the video. I mean, we kind of already knew that this had to be a spring-fed type creek because, like we mentioned, it hasn't rained for a couple days, so this isn't just surface runoff feeding this. And there probably are several areas on this property very similar to this, but pretty neat to see.